Running a business comes with a lot of what ifs, but luckily there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Parents of tweens, if you're familiar with far-off drop-offs...
Dad, stop, right here.
Or get DMs about what's for dinner, you may be experiencing tween milestones. For your son or daughter, these can start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers later in life.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next.
Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination. Brought to you by Merck.
Do you like to laugh, geek out on music, and learn all about that band or artist who had that one song back in the day, but then seemed to fall off the face of the earth? If so, you need to subscribe to One Hit Thunder. Together with an array of interesting and hilarious guests, we do a weekly dive into one-hit wonders like Eiffel 65's Blue, Krayshawn's Gucci Gucci, EMF's Unbelievable, Delamitri's Roll to Me, Los Del Rio's Macarena, Musical Youth's Pass the Dutchie, and even Patrick Swayze's She's Like the Wind. So are you subscribed to One Hit Thunder or what? As Desiree would say, you gotta be. And as K7 would encourage, you gotta come, baby, come and join in on the fun of the One Hit Thunder podcast.
Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come. Well, there's a party each and every year on Christmas Eve, where the fun and cocktail shrimp don't seem to end. Clark and Ralphie taking turns on the TV screen, laughing, singing, yelling with all of our friends. Well, it's Christmas, and everybody's gonna spread the holiday cheer, 'cause it's Christmas. Oh, it's the best time of the year. Let's do fake reindeer.
Hey, Dylan.
Hey, Matt.
I had so much fun doing the history of Christmas shoes.
That's a wild fucking statement.
I know.
I had so much fun talking about the saddest song ever written.
It was fun to research.
It was fun to react to.
I feel like these history ones, I want to do stuff that's a little bit more contemporary. I think that's the stuff that's worth discussing.
Okay.
So I am diving in to a song that is hotly contested, as some call it one of the best Christmas songs of all time. Others call it the worst. We're going to talk about the history of Santa Baby.
Oh, God. That's even worse than what I thought. All right, guys. Put your kids to bed because this podcast is about to get horny.
Well, all right. So here we go. All right.
What? Santa Baby? That song makes me really uncomfortable, Matt.
100%. So let's find
so
out why.
Uncomfortable. Oh, God.
So
Here we go.
Santa Baby is a song performed by singer Eartha Kitt and was originally released in 1953. The song was written by Joan Javits and Philip Springer, but they used the pseudonym Tony Springer in an attempt to speed up the song's publishing process. So the story, as I understand it, was that Phil and Joan both were writers for ASCAP, but when they were trying to find the title of the song to make sure it wasn't being currently used, it was. The song title Santa Baby was registered with a company called Trinity Music that was owned by BMI. And at that time, BMI and ASCAP were kind of entrenched in a war. So they decided to get the song published and help settle the differences. They would create a fictional BMI songwriter who was named Tony Springer that they could register as and get the song title.
All right, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's already interesting.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
That is a Snapple fact. Like, that's
There
a
you go.
really weird, like, off-the-wall thing.
100%.
There you go.
The duo began writing the song in August, and Eartha Kitt recorded the song in October in order for it to be ready for December of that year. And the song, as we know it, is a tongue-in-cheek look at a Christmas list addressed to Santa Claus by a woman who wants extravagant gifts such as yachts and decorations from Tiffany, but also increasingly is laced with innuendo and implications that this woman is in fact infatuated by Santa.
That was a very cleaned up statement. That
Yep.
that was really good.
Listen, you can thank Wikipedia for a lot of this.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Music critics, when this song came out, had some mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Some
I
said
needed a cold shower after hearing Santa Baby for the first time.
well, they definitely thought it was way too suggestive for a holiday song, which
Oh,
I
you
think we
think?
agree. Philip Springer was initially dissatisfied with Santa Baby and actually called it one of the weakest songs he's ever written. And the song has,
Oh, hold on. What other bullshit has he written?
you know what? Didn't even think about that. I should have looked into that, and I'll do that real quick as well.
Hell yeah.
While we're talking about this, but in the meantime, while I go to look up Philip Springer's past career, the song has been included on both best and worst Christmas songs ever written lists.
Yeah.
In 2019, Kit's version was voted the 9th most annoying festive song by British listeners for the Evening Standard.
That is also a list I want to talk about someday.
Meanwhile, YouGov, which I don't even remember what YouGov actually is, but a 2001 YouGov poll in the United States registered it as the #1 most annoying Christmas song.
Okay, I can get behind that. Never mind. I take that back. Immediate regret after that statement. I know I find other songs to be way more annoying. However, this, again, as I said earlier, does take the cake for song that makes me most uncomfortable to be played on the radio at Christmas time.
I think that's fair. To jump back to Philip Springer very quickly, while he has quite the prolific career for sure, it says that he has been in this career for 70 years and has been credited with over 540 pieces. In fact, even today, at the age of 99, he still writes roughly 35 songs every single year. But this is by far his most famous song, by a large margin. But it is worth noting.
Maybe my most famous, but it is my weakest.
Well,
you should hear my first album.
But I was gonna say, while I'm not familiar with his songs, he has written many songs that were performed by the likes of Frank Sinatra, Judy Garland, Dusty Springfield, Elvis Presley, like. In that time period, that seemed to be his big time to shine. He also wrote and composed music for a bunch of 60s and 70s films. Yeah. None of them that I necessarily know. There are a lot of Westerns, it looks like. Okay. But it does seem like Homeboy has been busy.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Even if this is like the song of his career that has stood the tallest. Anyway.
Shout out to him. 99.
99 and still doing it. You gotta love
it. Hold on. This actually brings up a really small thing I want to talk about. Mel Brooks announcing Spaceballs 2.
I know, dude. We rewatched Spaceballs the other night just out of excitement.
Listen, I am excited.
But
I want to go into every day with the confidence that Mel Brooks has that he's going to see the release of Spaceballs.
I know.
Because that dude, I didn't realize that he's 98 and turns 99 in the next few days.
And that movie comes out in 2 years.
In 2 years, dude. So I just hope we can, I hope, I'm putting positive vibes out there.
I did not realize he was that old, though, honestly.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
insane. All right, anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
In the United States, this is not about this. Knowing our luck, this episode comes out in a month.
Mel Brooks is
he's dead, and we sound like
Not
monsters.
only is Mel Brooks dead, but so is Phil Springer.
Yeah, we got, man, Jesus Christ, please just keep both of these guys alive till at least the end of July. Oh my God. In the United States,
Dude, did
Santa
I tell you
Baby,
the first time? Hold on. The first time when I met Meatloaf, and then he died a week later.
Well,
he was at that Monster Mania.
So listeners, oh no, this won't be out just yet.
Yeah.
Weird Al Yankovic did a Brian Wilson parody song that we
Oh,
recorded.
no.
We recorded the episode for it like 3 weeks ago, and it comes out next week when this comes out. So I have to record a disclaimer to put at the front of that episode.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was so weird because we said Brian Wilson, he's never going to die. Like, no, but
You guys did it.
yeah, no. Anyway, any of that.
All right,
Tangents aside, back to Santa Baby.
Back to it, Santa Baby. Greatest song
This
ever
is
written.
this is such a random stat. I'm going to read this, and the further this sentence goes, the more specific this stat is.
Okay.
In the United States, Santa
United
Baby
States.
became the best-selling Christmas song of the year 1953.
That's wild.
Yeah, really, like
Became the most listened to Christmas song on Tuesday, December 2nd.
But as of 2014, which was over 10 years ago now, Eartha
Yeah.
Kitt's version has sold more than 620,000 copies and has appeared on her self-titled album as well as her first EP in 1954. Following the mixed reception that music critics gave Santa Baby in 1953,
Yeah.
the writing duo reworked the song completely for the next year. And in 1954, Eartha Kitt released a sequel song called This Year's Santa Baby, featuring new lyrics.
I thought you were going to say, and that's the version that we've heard. We've never heard the original.
No. So,
which is absolute insanity.
so I was going to try to play this for
Okay.
you and
that's
struggled.
what you can't do.
That's what I could not get loaded up to play properly. But I'll just read the lyrics because it is
Same
literally
tune?
Santa Baby.
Okay.
It is the same song. So the new lyrics are Santa Baby, I must admit that you were a dear last year, but now December is here. Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa Baby, that Cadillac is falling apart. It won't start. A private plane could be smart. Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. I love this. The whole concept of this song.
I already get why this one didn't pick up steam.
Yeah. I'll tell you, though, that I do love the concept of the sequel. The concept of the sequel is you're going to learn through each
Oh,
lyric.
the first line's pretty good. The first
is that
line's
everything
awesome.
that she got last year is already falling apart and she needs replacements.
Oh, that's good.
So though the yacht was rather chic, now it's really shot, and last week it sprung a leak. So please, now hold your breath and buy me the Queen Elizabeth, which was like the biggest working ship at that time.
that okay. All right, cool.
Santa Baby.
I feel like that was a real stretch. That was like really close to your Han Solo ho 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 from last week.
Oh, they're really stretching it. Yeah. Santa Baby, that sable's really not in the pink. Just think, how'd I look in white mink? Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa darling, I need some land, so please be my host to most of the Florida coast. Santa Baby, hurry down my chimney tonight. Santa cutie, please help out my pet charity. You'll see, naturally, it's me. So Santa Baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Bring a big, nice Christmas box filled with plain old ordinary common stocks. Please trim up my tree this Yule with
Whoa.
one large pear-shaped swimming pool. And then the final lyrics, Santa Baby, for every little trinket you give, I live. Be appreciative. Santa Baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. There's only 365 more days till Christmas.
I know I've spent a lot of this podcast talking about how uncomfortable the first one made me. I think that this one doesn't make me uncomfortable enough.
No.
I don't think there's enough. I don't think
No.
there's enough innuendos here. I just feel like we need to find a good balance.
Do you like to laugh, geek out on music, and learn all about that band or artist who had that one song back in the day, but then seemed to fall off the face of the earth? If so, you need to subscribe to One Hit Thunder. Together with an array of interesting and hilarious guests, we do a weekly dive into one-hit wonders like Eiffel 65's Blue, Krayshawn's Gucci Gucci, EMF's Unbelievable, Delamitri's Roll to Me, Los Del Rio's Macarena, Musical Youth's Pass the Dutchie, and even Patrick Swayze's She's Like the Wind. So are you subscribed to One Hit Thunder or what? As Desiree would say, you gotta be. And as K7 would encourage, you gotta come, baby, come and join in on the fun of the One Hit Thunder podcast.
Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come.
In the darkest corners of the internet, a nameless, formless entity has been growing. No one dares question where it was created or what it wants, but those who have been entranced by its musings chant its blood-curdling name in unison. Horror Movie Night!
Find Horror Movie Night on your favorite podcasting app or at hmnpodcast.com.
The last thing that I have here is that Santa Baby has been parodied, referenced, and featured in various films and TV series. It's been covered by multiple artists, including Madonna, Kylie Minogue, Taylor Swift, Trisha Yearwood, and more.
Don't forget.
I was going to say also Ariana Grande and Gwen Stefani have released covers of the song. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Kylie Minogue's version actually reached the top 40 on the UK singles chart and sold 600,000 copies. Madonna's cover sold 500,000 copies in the United States and has been discussed by many critics who actually believe that her version helped revive the popularity of the song.
Okay, I can see that.
Eartha Kitt, however, did not like Madonna's association with her song. And then the last factoid I brought, Michael Bublé's version has been named multiple times as one of the worst Christmas covers of all time.
Santa buddy. Dude, it's
rough.
I hate when male artists cover female songs and feel the need to just be like, I'm not gay.
Yeah, just want to make sure you're all aware.
I think I would respect Michael Bublé more if he sang it verbatim Santa Baby.
Well, because I think he literally changed almost all of the lyrics to Santa Buddy. And I'm like, man, if it was like Michael Bublé full of confidence being like, Santa baby, I want a little stocking, my dear.
It was just him, like, that would have been awesome.
Michael Bublé just seducing the fuck out of Santa Claus.
The shit out of Santa. Dressed it as Annie from Community.
Oh my God, it'd be so amazing.
Dude, how awesome is Eartha Kitt, though?
Eartha Kitt
just
rules.
In general, Eartha Kitt,
the
marathon woman. Like, she's amazing.
I mean, it was so long for me to realize that she was the voice of the villain in Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove?
And she's so good in that movie.
Good. I love that they designed, and I think she would, like, she accepts this. Like, Yzma looks like Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
Like it's there's no other character. Like, oh, she's so good.
But I thought this was fun. I like doing these little histories. They're not long. They're short little bite-sized episodes, but
I think they're a nice reprieve.
I think it's a nice little break sometimes from watching constant movies and TV shows.
It's also like this is the type of stuff that I feel like people come to Christmas podcasts for, and I feel like we can deliver that. But also with our own little flair.
With distractions and tangents.
Yeah. Santa Baby. Do you like Santa Baby? I feel like we haven't talked about that. Do you? Are you a Santa Baby fan?
I am agnostic towards Santa Baby. I don't hate it with the fervor that other people hate it. But if I was dating somebody and they told me Santa Baby was their favorite Christmas song, it would be a bit of a red flag.
Matt,
to me.
I have to talk to Barb?
But you know what I mean? Like I just there's something about where it's like, I don't know. I think that there's a specific girl who loves Santa Baby who's the same girl that shares the Marilyn Monroe quote that's not a real Marilyn Monroe quote. Like, like I just feel like
I can
they're
see
very,
what you're saying.
Yeah,
I 100% I can put that together.
Now, if they're like, I like Santa Baby because it's so hilarious.
Yeah. This
that
is
I'm like,
the
all
worst
right,
song
fine.
ever. And
Yeah,
I like it ironically.
Well, because I think the writers of the song mean it tongue in cheek, but I think the
Oh,
people
yeah.
who love Santa Baby don't like it tongue in cheek.
It's the same crowd that's like, I want to love like Harley Quinn and Joker. And you're like,
100%.
Jesus.
Or like I saw a thing the other day and I sent it to Barb because we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was kind of making fun of like right-wing politics. And it's like, I want a good heteronormative relationship in this world. That's how you're supposed to raise your kids. One where the man has a cave filled with pornography and the mom's constantly sharing memes about how she chugs wine because you were born.
It's true.
And it's like, but that is that energy, like those people, the people who post like, this sounds so mean, but like the people who fucking love Santa Baby, I also imagine share a lot of Minion memes throughout the year.
Share a lot of Minion memes. Eminem is their favorite rapper.
Yep. You know what I mean? Like there's I feel like there's a type. And like,
There
again,
is.
I don't even hate the song. I think that there are good versions of it, but like, and I think Eartha Kitt's version is arguably the better of it most of the versions.
I would agree.
Which
I'm
I
not
feel like
going
it's the
out
one
of
that
my
gets
way to
played
listen
the
to this
least
song.
anymore. I feel like there's so many covers from popular artists
Yeah.
that are like hogging the Christmas airwaves now with their versions.
It's true.
But also, I don't hate Santa Buddy. Like Santa Buddy's such a miss that I'm like very charmed by it.
So bad. I can't do it. It's like, to me, that version is grating. Like, I just
see,
and I love that album. I really do enjoy that album. But
well, that's
Santa
the biggest,
Buddy.
Well, that's the other thing that sucks though about that particular album.
Yeah.
And this is why I wanted us to do like episodes like this. Is like, I don't think we can ever cover that album.
No,
there's
because
nothing
it's just
to
him
talk
singing,
about.
It's him singing good Christmas songs
Yeah.
well. Like,
Yeah.
it's
But what we could do, and maybe I would consider doing this, is I would love to deep dive the one original song in there, which is that
I'm for it. Yeah.
Cold, is it like Cold December Nights or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
song
yeah.
rules.
That song's great. But yeah, it would be all right, this is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I like everyone singing this song, and Bublé definitely puts his flavor on it.
Yeah.
Next song. Like,
That's,
I don't
because that's the thing. It's like it's like, hey, this is
It's
almost
him
like Frank
crooning.
Sinatra, but not. Like,
Yep.
So it's, and that's why we'll probably never cover like a Frank Sinatra or an Elvis album. Like, there's not enough there where it's way more fun. Like, I'm going to give you a spoiler alert, Dylan. For the listeners who don't know, probably like the same week that this episode is coming out, I will be going to Dylan's house and we're going to just kind of knock out the rest of this summer.
Yes, sir.
And after like 3 years of threatening it, we are going to do a listen along to like the Joy Electric Christmas album, because like,
Fuck yeah.
but it's
Hell
like,
yeah.
that's like, okay, yeah, this is just a band covering songs, but they are covering songs a fucking strange ass way.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you got to change the song a certain amount. Now, there are some songs that I definitely do want to get deeper into. I want to know the history of Blue Christmas.
Yeah.
Because like that song popping up in Year Without a Santa Claus is so weird to me. Actually, as a matter of fact, I would like to know what the Elvis tie to that movie is, because there are multiple songs that Elvis sang on a Christmas
All
album
right.
that were in that.
I'll write that down, because I would love to do, you know, maybe not like every single month, but I would love to do it. I know what the next Christmas history song is, or history of song I want to do is, and I'm actually going to do a good song. We've done two infamously bad songs. I think we're going to do a song that we both agree is a banger. So stay tuned for that. But Dylan, in the meantime, you're my Santa baby.
Ooh, you're my Santa buddy. I love you, bud.
Whoa, now we won't stop till the big ball drops on New Year's. Happy holiday, have a great holiday, have a merry happy holiday.
Do you like to laugh, geek out on music, and learn all about that band or artist who had that one song back in the day, but then seemed to fall off the face of the earth? If so, you need to subscribe to One Hit Thunder. Together with an array of interesting and hilarious guests, we do a weekly dive into one-hit wonders like Eiffel 65's Blue, Krayshawn's Gucci Gucci, EMF's Unbelievable, Delamitri's Roll to Me, Los Del Rio's Macarena, Musical Youth's Pass the Dutchie, and even Patrick Swayze's She's Like the Wind. So are you subscribed to One Hit Thunder or what? As Desiree would say, you gotta be. And as K7 would encourage, you gotta come, baby, come and join in on the fun of the One Hit Thunder podcast.
Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come.
You're listening to the Geekscape Network.